So first of all, I wanted to see the viability of using a controller like this, entry-level controller with using an iPhone instead of using a laptop to DJ with. Now with the FLX4, you get two options basically. You have Rekordbox DJ on the iPhone and Algoriddim Djay Pro 5. And I went with Algoriddim DJ first because I was a little bit more familiar with it and playing on it than Rekordbox DJ on iPhone. But I will be doing a mix using the iOS version of Rekordbox DJ and this, just to give it a fair comparison. That's coming soon. Be on the lookout for that. But first of all, the experience was, pretty on par with what I'm used to with a laptop and an entry-level controller. Even if it's Rekordbox on the laptop or Serato on the laptop with something like this, the experience using Algoriddim Djay Pro 5 and this controller felt pretty even, pretty neck and neck. I had all the features that that I would need to play a set, that being some good library management and playlists and being able to put those together. I did all of that on the phone. I just threw the tracks into DJ Pro 5 on here and did all the organizing on my iPhone just to make sure I had that true experience. The effects worked great on this, the controls for the effects on this, even though they aren't specifically designed for DJ Pro 5, the way it interacted with the software worked perfectly. I was able to switch between decks, switch the effects I needed, the wet dry knob, the on off button, everything worked great. Everything was post fader. It's the same way I would use it if I was using my laptop, so that was great. The response of the jog wheels, the cut-in time of the crossfader was great. Pretty much the same exact experience I would get on a laptop using this controller, which was great in my. Even some more advanced features such as beat jump were available on this controller using Algoriddim Djay Pro 5, which was a little surprising. Even though it's not specifically mapped, I was able to use beat jump, which is something I use in every DJ set when I'm DJing on my laptop using Serato. So having that kind of workflow be the same with just my iPhone was great. A little surprising, but a pleasant surprise. So now let me go over some cons with using this setup. First of all, just like most other entry-level controllers, the actual output of this isn't the best. I found myself cranking the output on this to get it to the level that I needed for the recording of the mix. And because of that, there's a little bit of extra noise just because you're cranking it. That's not necessarily a symptom of this setup, just a symptom of entry-level controllers. They don't have the best outputs or the loudest outputs, which could be fixed by using like a secondary mixer or something like that, or cranking the level on the speakers that you're using, but just something to keep. Another thing that's entry-level controller issue is that the pitch faders or tempo sliders on these aren't usually the longest. Now, while I will say that the tempo fader on the FLX4 is a lot better than previous Pioneer entry-level controllers like the SB1, SB2, SB3, they were really short, which made it a lot harder to dial in that perfect BPM to get that smooth blend. This is a lot better, but definitely not the same length as something like my Rain 12s, which is like a full size or something you'd find on the CDJ. Still very usable, a lot more usable than entry-level controllers in the past, but coming from something that I'm used to that's like pro level, that has that pro level range and width, it took a little bit of getting used to, but a lot better than the previous. And finally, and this is something that, I should have taken some time to prep with, but some of the settings in Algoriddim Djay Pro 5, especially like loading a song, it would auto start, or having the queue change as soon as I load a song, I wasn't really prepared for and kind of threw me off at the beginning of it. And you can kind of see in the middle of my mix, I'm messing with my phone to get through the settings to fix it. Once I dialed those settings in, it worked exactly like I wanted it to. And I was super comfortable mixing on it, did that full set on it. Super simple, just something to think about when using Algoriddim Djay Pro 5 with this controller or any controller in general, is the fact that you need to make sure that your settings are correct and they're the settings that are going to be comfortable for you and how you. So in conclusion, this setup I think is super viable, especially for an entry level or beginner DJ You literally only need this pretty much $200 controller. I know a lot of people out there already have iPhones. It doesn't need to be the newest iPhone. It still will work great. And one extra thing is, with Algoriddim DJ Pro 5 now having Apple Music streaming support, if you have an Apple Music subscription, with I know a lot of people do that have iPhones already, you don't even really need to subscribe to a record pool or anything like that. You can start building your playlist using Apple Music and stream that music using this. You can get some pretty professional level results, be able to rock a whole party, whole private event, corporate event, using just an iOS device like an iPhone or an iPad and this controller with Apple Music, and you're set, ready to go. And I can see myself using this setup more in the future, especially like if I'm just on the couch. All I need is to bring this, my phone, which I usually have on me, pair of headphones, and I can start practicing and getting mixes right and just working through ideas. Super simple setup, super lightweight setup. You can throw all of this in a backpack, ready to go anywhere. It's great. Really happy with the performance of this controller with Algoriddim DJ Pro 5, and definitely will be reviewing this with Rekordbox DJ on the iPhone coming soon, because I do want to see which one's better. Does Rekordbox integrate with this a little bit better, since they're both Pioneer DJ? I want to see firsthand how that experience is. But so far, DJ Pro 5 in this, super solid, and I will be using it again. And if you're interested in more DJ content just like this, be sure to click on one of the videos right here, and catch you guys in the next one.